Boundaries completely transformed my life. For far too long, I was living a life without boundaries. I was experiencing a lot of stress, a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict. And when I created clear, strong boundaries, my life transformed. Let me name a few areas where boundaries played a significant role in how I live today. Let's take my attention, for example. My attention used to be scattered. I used to wake up with my attention divided, split. It was being pulled in every direction. I was distracted. Couldn't hold my attention on something and focus. But when I created clear boundaries, I now can focus my attention. For long periods of time, I can hold it steady on what matters most to me, and I can concentrate it so that it makes an impact on what's in front of me. Another area is my time, just like my attention that was scattered all over the place. I found that my time was being wasted as well. I would spend too much time doing things that didn't require that much time to do them, or I would spend time on things that never really needed my time in the first place. So I was very inefficient. I would find that at the end of the day, I'd have this realization that I never really got to do the things that I set out to do that day. And it wasn't a matter of not having enough time in the day, but it was a matter of not having the boundaries that protect my priorities. My day would feel like it just slipped away from me. Those little things, the logistics of life, consumed me. They derailed my priorities, and they started eroding what matters most in my life. And that all changed when I created clear, strong boundaries that protected my priorities, boundaries that contained the logistics of life to ensure that the logistics of life supported my life, they didn't become my life. Boundaries also transformed my marriage. Setting clear, strong boundaries actually improved my marriage. More respect was experienced once I started creating boundaries. Boundaries protected my me time, time for myself to connect, reflect, and ground myself in who I am. Boundaries also changed my creation, my art, my business. What I was creating was transformed by boundaries. It protected my creation process. It protects my values that are expressed through my business. It protects my energy in my community and my client experiences. Boundaries also play a critical part in nature. The boundaries that I've set, the boundaries that I live with, ensure that I get to spend time each day in nature where it's so integrated that it doesn't feel like something that's separate from my life. It doesn't feel like how most people experience it as recreation or some hobby. We're just simply out here in nature, my office, and it's protected by boundaries that preserve it, preserve the purity of what I'm so grateful to experience each day. Boundaries have transformed fatherhood, how I parent, how I raise my 3 kids. I used to repeat myself far too much, over-explain things. Used to experience too much friction with my family. But then the boundaries stopped me from repeating myself. The boundaries stopped me from over-explaining. They supported me as a father. They did the heavy lifting when it came to creating structure in our family. So boundaries were so significant in transforming my life. And if you're ready to transform your life, join me in truth. Let's walk this path together.